Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy FSS14 and welcome back to the FSS Football channel. And we're back with another episode of Premier League Preview. Before we get into this video, I think it's necessary that we congratulate Liverpool for finally winning the Premier League title after Chelsea beat Manchester City 2-1. As much as it hurts me to say this, Liverpool have been the best team this season by a country mile. And they deserve to win it, so congrats. It pains me to do this, it really does. Anyway, let's get into Premier League Preview. This was last week's results and my predictions. So I actually got a few right. I got the Tottenham West Ham game right, the Man United Sheffield game, and probably my most impressive one, the Liverpool Crystal Palace 4-0 win, correct. The biggest upset of the round was definitely that 2-1 victory to Chelsea against Manchester City, which won Liverpool the Premier League. It was a poor showing from Man City, and Chelsea deserved to win it. Anyway, let's get into this week's matches. Before we get into the video, make sure you hit that like button below, subscribe down below, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload from the FSS channel. Also, check out my personal channel down below, FSS114, where I'll make gaming videos, vlogs. You name it, I'll probably make it at some point. Anyway, let's get into the video. First game of the week, we have Aston Villa versus Wolves. Villa, since the return of the Premier League, have been pretty bad. Not picking up a win yet. Wolves, on the other hand, have been pretty good. Defensively, their side still. Wolves going forward look pretty good as well. Adama Traore continuing his form from the rest of the season with a few assists, Jimenez scoring goals, Jota doing well, Pedro Neto, he's finally scoring some goals, will get creating good chances and should be scoring some more goals. And everything coming good for them, and I see it continuing. Wolves, they're very good defensively, and they're a team that will beat you 1-0. And Villa can't score many goals, and to beat Wolves, I think you have to score 2. Because Wolves usually find a goal, and it's hard to score 1, let alone 2 against Wolves. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Wolves victory. Watford versus Southampton. Watford have been pretty average since the start of the retail, whereas I think Southampton have been pretty impressive, picking up a few wins, and they look like a good team. I think they've been a pretty good team throughout the season. I think this is going to continue in this Watford game. Watford have a point to prove, however, obviously trying and get out of the relegation zone. And that was made harder by the fact they lost 1-0 to Burnley in their last game. And I don't think Watford will be able to beat this Saints team. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Southampton. Crystal Palace versus Burnley. I think this is going to be a close game, especially if Wilfried Zaha is injured, like it seems like he will be. Burnley have looked okay since the restart. Obviously, they picked up a 1-0 victory over Watford in their last game, and I don't see it continuing. I'm going on for a 1-1 draw. Here we have Brighton versus Manchester United. Manchester United are in good form since the return of the Premier League, beating Sheffield United 3-0 with an Anthony Martial hat-trick. The first hat-trick for any Manchester United player since 2013 and Robin van Persie. Manchester United looked phenomenal against Sheffield United. Create chance after chance. Rashford missed a sitter and could have made it 4-0. But with Man United looking in great form, they have to keep on winning to keep up the pressure. Brighton have looked okay. Obviously, they drew the last game to Leicester and beat Arsenal, so they're in pretty good form. However, I don't see Brighton be able to contain what is a free-flowing Manchester United team at the moment, and I see nothing but a Manchester United win. I'm going to go for another 3-0 victory for Manchester United. Nice simple one here. Arsenal versus Norwich. Norwich has been clearly the worst team in the league this season. Can't score and cannot defend. Arsenal looked pretty good. They finally got their first win since the restart through Eddie Nketiah and Joe Willock goals against Southampton, and I can see them winning again. I think Arsenal have been good since the restart. I think Arteta continues to impress me as manager, and I think like he can get better and better. And I think they need to stick with him. I think he's doing a good job there. Give him a few more windows. Let him sign some good players, and who knows where they can be. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Arsenal win. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. For me, this is going to be a 1-0 to Bournemouth. Bournemouth needs to start picking wins up, and I think this is a pretty much perfect game to do it. Newcastle aren't amazing. They're pretty defensive, and I'll hit you on the break. John Linton obviously finally scored against Sheffield United. Aston Villa 1-0, and I feel like Bournemouth, they need to improve defensively and improve attackingly, obviously. That's why they're in the relegation zone currently. And I see them picking up the win and coming out of the relegation zone and dropping West Ham in it. Everton versus Leicester City. These teams have been great since the return of the Premier League. Leicester City are sat 1 point above Chelsea in 3rd place. And they have to win to keep that gap there. They've got a hard run in. Manchester United and Wolves are hotly on the tails of both Chelsea and Leicester. And if Leicester don't keep winning, I feel like the team below them will. Everton, they were unlucky in the Merseyside derby. They obviously won 1-0 last week. And I can see that run continuing for Everton. I honestly see this game going to Everton. I'm going to go 1-0. West Ham versus Chelsea. Alright, let's keep this one quick. West Ham are awful. David Moyes, he came in. He said he's winning is what he does. Has a 12% win percentage since he's saying that. Might be worse now, actually. I don't see him winning. I don't see him really being in a contest. West Ham usually turn up against the big teams. Obviously beat Chelsea earlier on in the season, but I don't see it happening again. Chelsea, they like Leicester. They know Manchester United are hotly on their tails if they start dropping points. Man United are coming for that 4th place, and Chelsea will want 3rd. They're a point away from it, and like I said, I don't see Leicester beating Everton. So they could take 3rd if they win against West Ham, and I think they will. I'm going to go 2-0. Sheffield United versus Spurs. I'm going to keep this one quick. Sheffield United have been very poor since the return of the Premier League, losing 3-0 to Newcastle, 0-0, drawing 0-0, and then losing 3-0 to Manchester United. Spurs have looked pretty good, and I see them winning this game 2-0. The ex-champions versus the new Premier League champions. It's Manchester City versus Liverpool. Pep Guardiola will be absolutely fuming with his players for losing to Chelsea, and as such now we'll have to give a guard of honour to Liverpool. That will wind Pep Guardiola up to the extreme. We'll wind up players like Raheem Sterling, John Stones if he actually gets a chance to play. However, Liverpool will want to show why they are champions and why they have been the best team this season all year long. So both teams will come out playing their best, but I can see Manchester City just sneaking it. We've seen this game before last season, where Man City had to win the league pretty much, and they did it. Leroy Sané and Bernardo Silva had absolutely incredible games. Sané will be fit. He's been on the bench a couple of times. I can see him starting, and I can see him being the difference. He's going to be fully fit and raring to go. And Liverpool will probably still be hungover from their parties. Obviously, it's going to be an exciting game, whatever. But I can see Liverpool just being pipped to the 3 points. So I'm going to go 2-1 Manchester City. Finally, we have player to watch. And this week, I'm going to go for Manchester United, number 9, Anthony Martial. Brighton aren't the greatest of teams. Manchester United are in great form, and they look unstoppable at times against Sheffield United. Martial will be wanting to score some more goals. Like I said, Martial scored a hat-trick against Sheffield United, and United needs to keep winning too. Keep that top 4 hope alive. So I see him scoring goals. Yes. He's getting a lot of service with Pogba and Bruno. Now, Rashford as well, 2 assists in the last game. Greenwood on the right. It's just a very, very scary Manchester United team. And I can see Anthony Martial scoring a few goals and winning Manchester United the game. So, I'm going from Anthony Martial as player to watch. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button below. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Comment down below what you thought and what your predictions are for this week's matches, and I'll see you next time. Peace.